The year 2012 has witnessed a few legends walking into sunset. It was a season of endings, one would say, as curtains were drawn on great careers. Let us look back at this year and recall the retirements that left the cricket world poorer. Sachin Tendulkar announced his retirement from one-day international cricket recently. Even though there was pressure on him to take a call, the news broke a number of hearts and people started paying tributes to him. For years, he has been India's icon, and to see an Indian one-day side without him wouldn't be very easy for the fans. He has symbolized India's hopes on the cricket field and was a lone standing sentinel for many years. But the question is, how long would he continue to play Test cricket? Secondly, the ever-dependable Rahul Dravid bid adieu to the game following the disastrous tour to Australia. While India depended on Tendulkar in the 90s, Dravid came in to become the wall of the Indian batting, adding tremendous stability at number 3. It was largely due to his efforts that India started winning overseas, as his discipline and impeccable technique warded off all difficulties. He was the quintessential team man who did everything for the side. A gentleman of the field, today he is trying his luck with commentary and has been popular so far, coming to Dravid's partner in crime through all those remarkable heists over the years, VVS Laxman. He was India's man for the crisis, as he had the knack of pulling off a number of Houdini acts. Who can forget the 281 against Australia at Kolkata? That was the major highlight, but throughout his career he saved India on a number of occasions and scripted match-winning knocks in the toughest of situations. He was indeed very special. Australian great Ricky Ponting also quit from the international game, leaving behind a rich legacy for Michael Clarke. Ponting would be remembered for his remarkable consistency and the way he led Australia during their world-beating era. In a way, Australia's world dominance was Ponting's own individual form writ large. They were absolutely unbeatable, with their captain being the best batsman in the world. It was one of the saddest exits from international cricket. Mark Boucher was forced into retirement as he injured his eye during a tour game during their tour to England. As a result, he couldn't complete his 150 test matches and he found himself in the surgeon's room instead. Throughout his career, he has been a gladiator who has battled hard for South Africa, be it with the gloves or with the bat. He will surely be missed by the South African team and world cricket. Lastly, England captain Andrew Strauss also walked away from international cricket after playing his 100th test match. Strauss led England to the summit of the test rankings, and it is his leadership that would perhaps overshadow his batting. However, as a batsman he was gritty and had the ability to score in adverse situations. He didn't have the best of endings, as South Africa beat England in his final test and took them to the number 1 spot in the test rankings. We have all this and much more as the year 2012 comes to a close. Keep watching Cricket Country on YouTube.